Morning!
Hello.
Morning! It's CLO Club Live! Hello! We're a bit busier. We've recruited in the week. We've got a lot more people.
We have. Have we doubled almost? Yeah.
Nearly, yeah.
Half term.
Yeah.
Listen, we're going live again because we're going to be talking today again about some really interesting articles I've read this week.
Oh no.
Because everyone loves a bit of that. If you're joining us, please comment, make a comment, talk to us about what your favourite way of... Wait, what's your best ever second-hand car buy? Because we're going to talk... I'm not even joking. We're going to talk about an article I read, which has riled me a little bit around second-hand car prices. So
in more interesting news, Dave is going to be here with his favourite film.
Oh, yes, indeed.
Cosplay. Coldplay.
Conclave. Yeah, there we go. Third time's the charm.
Conclave. He's watched this week. And then Tom's and Josh are going to talk about the records they've got on our deck this week.
Oh yeah, and we've got in the background.
It's exciting.
I don't think we'll have the records though, will we?
We've almost.
Unless you're going to pick one from there.
We've got a set now. We're building a set. And we've got Brooke and Grace.
Grace, which is leaving. She's
Joining
busy.
today. Grace is just off modelling. So this is going to be wild.
Already.
But hopefully we'll all get to the end together. So we're going to firstly talk about some articles, and the first one that I thought was quite interesting was the BAFTAs. Did you watch the BAFTAs this week? Did anyone watch it?
I watched the entire.
Dave, of course you did.
Yeah,
Dave.
of course. Yeah.
Oh,
indeed.
we were going to brew coffee.
Can we do some coffee?
Yeah, let's brew.
I feel like
Otherwise,
we
Yeah, do that
coffee.
first.
Otherwise, I'm just
Definitely.
going to sit and sniff it.
Yeah.
Right, what have we got? What was it?
What are we bringing this
Josh,
week?
what have we got?
Kenya.
Kenya, how many grams have we got in here?
We've got 45, I think.
45 grams.
Yeah.
You asking us or telling us?
Okay, cafetière time. It's like lockdown.
So 45 grams. Remember, golden rule is ratios. 45 grams will do 800 mil. So that is a perfect 800 mil, 45 grams if you've got that size cafetière.
So
Or
what
adjust.
are you doing as you start there?
So I've put in some, because we haven't got scales, roughly 50 grams, thanks Grace, of hot water just to let it bloom for 30 seconds, and I'll fill it up to I reckon it's top, isn't
Why
it?
do we let it bloom?
I don't know, why do we let it bloom, Tom?
Blue.
So it helps expand surface area, so it gets a little bit of water in. The heat makes the coffee expand slightly,
Yeah.
and then you get a better extraction.
Better extraction, that's what we're here
It's
for.
all about a
He's
better
good.
extraction.
He's
in
good,
life,
isn't he?
A bit scientific this morning.
Yes,
Well done,
nice.
Tom. I like that. It is the golden ticket to a really good cafetière, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, I used to think it was a joke or a bit, sometimes it's a bit geeky, thinking, oh yeah, and now we're going to do this, now we do that. But actually if you do that one little thing, it's like...
Yeah,
It's
I
like
reckon
magic.
try it. Do one without, and then do one with, and I think you'll notice the difference.
Interesting.
Magic, Dave.
Magic.
So we did need to start brewing. Linda's reminding me because
It's
it
going to
takes
sit for 4
how
minutes.
long? 4 minutes, 3 to 4 minutes
Yeah.
before you plunge.
Minutes.
Patience.
Otherwise, we won't get a drink.
It's worth
Right,
having.
It's
while
worth
we
it.
do that, Linda's going to brew that. We're going to
Speaking of,
talk.
There you are. What a link that was. Just sang a bit
Like a
take that.
segue.
Yeah.
There we go.
We're going to talk. Well, I
Keep
don't
getting
like
the
the
microphone
mutterers
here
in
as
the
well.
back. We're going to talk.
Professional.
Go on.
So professional.
We're going to talk about the BAFTAs because I've been reading an article about the BAFTAs and it was telling me all about who won. And Dave, you watched it.
I did watch it.
So tell me your highlight of the BAFTA, or tell me what you thought.
Did you watch all of it?
I did watch all of it. It's a bit of a slog. I don't know if anyone else watched it, but it's not the most interesting thing in the universe. If I was the BAFTAs, I would be thinking about how to make it more exciting. David Tennant is great. He's great.
Yeah.
And he did.
We all love him.
One of my highlight of the BAFTAs actually was he started it by singing 500 Miles. And there is nothing more exciting than watching a bunch of American celebrities look absolutely bewildered by British customs. They were sat there like, who is this loud Scottish man and why is he singing this song? And then he was like going into the crowd and getting people to sing along with him. And they were all just there like,
Didn't know
what's
it.
going on?
Amazing.
And then you got to the awards, which was probably the dullest part of the evening.
Really?
And kind of was just no real surprises, relatively worthy winners, I'd say. Some I would have given to other people, but hey, it was kind of what I was expecting.
I know. I know we had a brief chat about this earlier, and leading actress, you were a bit unsure.
It was a bit of an upset. I mean, Micah Madison definitely deserves to get it, but I was hoping for Demi Moore.
You did like Demi Moore, and
she didn't get it.
So
I think she'll probably still
interesting.
get the Oscar, but yeah, the BAFTA went to
Oh, you
Micah.
heard it here first.
Heard it here first.
Put your money on that.
Yeah.
Everyone's a
SS
winner.
Dave.
Everyone's a winner. Yeah, everyone's a winner. Yeah, exactly.
Dave is going to come back later and tell us more about his favourite film of the week, because that is what Dave does. He goes to the cinema.
All the time. I'm actually there right now.
And actually,
This is a hologram. Would you believe it?
I love chatting to Dave about what films he's watched this week, because he's got one of those passes where you just get in anytime you want. And I'm well jealous.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I just flash a card and then they're getting everywhere.
But with 4 kids, it's very tricky to do that any time. But I like Dave telling me all about them, so we're going to do it together. Now then, listen. The next one we're going to talk about is the sad, slow death of the affordable car. I was chatting to someone the other day and went, I've just spent 15 grand on a car, I've never spent that. And I was thinking, well, you've done pretty well for that. And it's weird, isn't it, that what has happened to second-hand cars? Because honestly, I remember buying my first Ford Fiesta.
Oh, God, what a car.
I had a Ford
You had a
Fiesta.
Ford
Fiesta?
Really?
Mine was a Mini.
Mini?
Classic Mini.
A classic Mini. I mean,
Yours was
that's,
a
of course.
turquoise Ford
Mine was a
Fiesta.
turquoise Ford Fiesta.
Good Lord.
It was amazing. It was amazing, but you don't always choose the colour, do you?
Grace.
And then Josh is very topical, because
Yes,
you're
indeed.
going to be looking for a car when you pass
I am.
ASAP. So all in all,
Anything more to add?
the weird thing is, what I can't believe, and this is a really interesting stat that I was reading here, because obviously Ford's got rid of Fiesta now as well, and they're almost wondering whether the cheaper end of the car is just going to start going. And what it says here is that by the time Fiesta had stopped making cars, their Fiesta was costing 20 grand compared to less than 10 grand 10 years earlier. That's in 10 years, it's gone from a new car being around 10 grand to 20 grand. I think that's like... no one seems that bothered about it. I think it's an outrage going on here.
I forgot what you were talking about.
Linda's focused on the
I'm like, it must be 4 minutes. It feels like 10 years, man.
Also, a Corsa has doubled
But are we, I mean,
to
Are we
is that
18,500.
reflected in the second-hand market as well? Because that's obviously new price. Are they then maintaining
More
that
expensive,
more expensive?
because you need one, yeah. Because it'll
In
be
the second-hand market.
demand driven.
Yeah, but they used to be like second-hand cars. Decent second-hand Fiestas were about 4 grand back in the day, like for pretty decent.
Yeah.
And now they're like over 10 grand.
Over 10 grand. That's over doubled.
Look at this.
But it's like, I just think it's like really extortionate. It
So
doesn't seem.
what's the answer? Where do we go?
Well, they need to.
It's all
Someone
for,
needs
isn't
to
it?
bring out. I mean, this is saying that maybe China's going to put out a really cheap car,
I see. So there's
Oh.
something new
Nice.
coming.
which would help the consumer. But surely car companies need to change. Anyway, there we
Josh,
go. That
what would
was
you drive? First
I
car.
drive.
First
What
car.
would you drive?
MX-5, right?
saved by Tom.
Convertible. Yeah.
Like, listen, right?
Right.
That's fine.
Coffee.
We're pouring the coffee.
Yeah, we're in.
Now these are lovely mugs. If you're listening on the podcast, we'll describe this mug, Linda.
Let Tom describe
Oh,
it.
yeah, the mugs. The mugs.
So there might be a bit of a story with these mugs. I think they're incredibly on brand.
They are?
They're a lovely denim blue, which is the colour of our bags if you buy any of our retail coffee. So I thought,
Not only denim blue, but look like a pair of denims.
well, yeah, they just
They
they,
look-
Yeah.
they
they've
take
got
the branding
jeans-
even further.
Jean stitching. Yeah. Wait till you
so
see
I
the.
saw
the
them-
I was going to
coffee
say, the coffee pot I say is the creme de la creme, I have to say.
We'll save that for next week. So
Gosh, you lucky
anyways,
things
well,
out there.
I was a big fan. Someone else was not a big fan, so now they're the worst coffee cup.
Someone else.
I said
Oh.
to Tom, "Is this going to be all right talking about this?" He's like, "Yeah, it's fine, it's fine." Well, I didn't know they were going to be called someone else.
Someone else. Right.
Just waving at someone else who didn't like the
someone else,
cups.
yeah,
Hi, someone else.
Someone else.
Obviously,
Tom will be sleeping in the garage this evening.
someone else was not happy about the mug, so they came to work. Well, their losses, someone else's losses, our gain. Because we love them, don't we? And they're a good little size and very on brand. Right, we're going to talk about the final article. You'd be so pleased to know. This pretty much summarises what a normal conversation is in the roastery with the team, because I'm always going on about articles. No one's bothered, but I hope you are. Anyway, this one is really interesting because this one, which
is it?
This one was in the Times over the weekend. Which are the best breakfast tea bags
okay,
to
this
buy?
is very interesting. Okay,
Now this one's interesting because I know already. That's why it brought Linda to life.
Yeah.
Because we already disagree.
Because we disagree, surprisingly.
I mean,
So-
there's a correct answer.
Exactly.
Right, okay, well let's find out. Which are the best breakfast tea
surely
bags
Nick's
to buy?
gonna
Which
go
are
for
your
some
favourite?
southern
You've got to tell us
something,
in the comments below. Which one is your favourite breakfast tea bag at home? Tell us, Tom Besley.
I mean, we're in God's Own County. It's got
We are in God's Own County. Yes.
I'll be honest,
Really?
I never thought I'd feel strongly about it. I feel like I had tea. I don't know what tea we had at home growing up. Probably
Come
not
from the
Yorkshire,
south coast,
Probably Twinings.
so it's probably-
yeah. But started regularly drinking Yorkshire tea, and now I feel like I notice when it's not, which I didn't think I'd ever get to
Really?
that.
So you
Yeah.
reckon it's
Yeah.
so good
Yeah.
for you?
So I'm.
So
slightly
you would
disappointed.
notice. So Yorkshire tea. Dave, do you ever drink tea?
No, I don't. But
No.
if I were to drink tea, I'd
Yeah.
drink Yorkshire tea.
Really?
We'll do a hot chocolate review.
Yeah,
soon.
hot chocolate. Yeah.
If
I'll
you're
come
watching
into
from
my own
outside
there.
Yorkshire, put your vote in as well.
Anything
Josh,
from the north.
Josh, you drink tea every day.
Definitely Yorkshire. You've
Really?
spoiled our household with your.
So go on, Nick. What's yours?
So yeah.
Well, I would, hands down, if I was having a really nice home breakfast tea, Twinings English breakfast.
Oh.
But it wouldn't be, it would not be, yes, exactly.
He's getting heckled
Grace.
by Grace.
It would not be Twinings every day because it's too weak. The everyday, no. The English breakfast Twinings,
You say it's your favourite, but it's too weak.
the everyday, you know there's two brands of Twinings, there's like an everyday and then there's an English breakfast. The everyday is slightly cheaper.
Come on, do you not know your Twinings?
English breakfast
Come on,
would be the
Tom,
one
keep
for me.
up.
Get
Anyway, I'm going to tell you.
Hang on, can
Linda,
I have my
Linda.
opinion?
I thought we started with you.
Hello there. I don't want people out there thinking I'm a Twinings drinker. I am a Twinings drinker because for some reason we go with your choice.
No, we've had in the last month. What have we had?
Well,
Yeah, but
why? Why?
I don't
Because they
know,
were out of
actually.
Twinings.
Why did we end up with
I am
it was the
Yorkshire tea, of
leftovers.
course, Yorkshire tea.
Yorkshire tea? And we had Tetleys, didn't we? That anyway.
No,
we had
Yorkshire.
We had Yorkshire, but it was only because it was the leftovers.
Okay, I'm going to
from
tell
one
you the
festival.
official
Oh, yeah.
list.
The official list.
Here we go.
I don't know who's decided on this, but
What's the article from?
the Times. So it's pretty
The
official.
Times. Very good.
Sunday Times. Britain's one of the world's largest tea consumers. On average, we drink 2.7 cups a day. English breakfast is our favourite, and the favourite in the UK is M&S Luxury Gold. I mean, that's a
Sorry.
failure, isn't it? 'Cause
M&S Luxury Gold.
no one even knows that
I mean, I
one.
have to say, I think we might have missed a trick because we've gone around and said our favourite tea and none of us have said CLO.
But you can't do that on ourselves.
Wait,
Right,
do we
so let me tell you though, because wait, it gets better. It gets better. Second is Tetley.
Tetleys.
Tetley.
Tetley.
Tetley tea, there you go. Third, oh look at that, Twinings English breakfast.
Oh,
There
that's
we go.
why.
Right.
He's put it down.
Yeah, that's it.
Cheeky
They've
man.
asked,
Just saying,
they've asked
just
the
saying.
South,
Yeah.
haven't they?
Hashtag just saying.
Who have they
Anyway,
surveyed?
let's move.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah. Londoners say their favourite tea is M&S and Twinings.
And also, I can't believe the Times didn't get CLO tea in there, but that would obviously be the nation's tea if people knew more about it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, even we didn't mention it in our own. So that's how much people know about it.
Yeah, nice.
We do amazing leaf tea in
Here we
a
go.
compostable, home compostable pyramid tea bag with a nice little CLO tag. It's beautiful. Get that on the website. Right. Move on, Linda. Quick, save us.
Right, we need to hear about this film
Oh, yeah.
that I can't remember the name of.
Go on.
Coldplay.
Coldplay.
Conclave.
Conclave. Come
Conclave.
on. Conclave.
Not very good
So
at films.
this was the big winner at the BAFTAs. Thanks. A little bit closer. So this won best film, and it also won outstanding British film as well, I think. Anyway, I would really recommend it. It was one of my favourites of last year. It is the synopsis doesn't sound like the most exciting thing in the universe. Basically, the Pope suddenly dies. They have to gather all of the cardinals together. and they have to decide on the next pope. I know, yes, exactly, thrilling.
Who's
But
in it?
is
Who's in
thrilling.
it? That
So
guy
stars,
from Bend It Like Beckham.
that guy.
No.
Keira Knightley does not make an appearance, I'm afraid.
The other
It's
day-
Ray Fiennes, it's Voldemort.
Oh yeah.
Ray Fiennes,
Oh,
Stanley Tucci, and John Lithgow,
Voldemort.
and Isabel Rossellini. So it's a great cast.
It is a good cast.
Ray Fiennes in particular is brilliant. It's basically just a bunch of cardinals coming together and having a bit. They're just really they're just slacking each other off, basically, trying to decide who the next pope is. It is actually really good. It's got a lot of twists and turns, so that would be my recommendation.
Nice,
There's still
one to
some
watch.
of the screenings kicking around in the cinema, but I imagine it's
Really?
a home release by now.
Yeah.
But it is good fun.
So you would say
Good
it's
one.
up there for the film of the year?
Yeah,
though-
I think it was maybe my sixth or seventh favourite of the year. I
Yeah.
think. So definitely firmly in the top 10.
Nice.
for
I
me.
mean, you completely disagree with BAFTA, but it's up there at
Yeah,
6 or 7.
Yeah. but it's a
Good.
It's still a worthy win.
We're going to
Very
watch
good.
that. Have you watched any old re-releases this week? Have you watched anything else at the cinema this week? It was interesting.
So I'm going to the cinema this evening and tomorrow evening.
Really? I'll save that for next week.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. But
Also,
suspense.
the reason that Bend It Like Beckham was mildly funny, not that it got that much of a laugh, was because the other day I was trying to remember Keira Knightley's name and I just referenced, the girl from
Bend it like Beckham.
Which is pretty
Definitely.
historical.
Not Pirates of the Caribbean, not Love Actually. Bend it like
Everyone
Beckham.
thought it was pretty a random
And
reference.
probably the worst thing is that I knew who you were talking about.
Of course you did. You know everything.
Anyway,
About everything. Have we
um,
got any? Do you want to look at any comments?
yes, let's do it.
Grace doesn't.
We've just got. Sorry about the noises. Grace is just chilling on
Grace is
the
chilling
sofa,
outside.
making some background sounds.
Yeah. Any comments? anyone with us?
Yeah, are we on our own?
We have got some comments around.
Yeah, no one's watching.
Cocoon Martin Repair is going to be watching on Netflix tonight. So is it on Netflix?
Oh.
Oh, guys.
There you
maybe
go
it is.
already.
Okay.
There you go, gosh.
Yes, we like that. And then Andrew Besley, Yorkshire Tea.
Yay!
He's got another Yorkshire Tea.
There it is. Go on.
Wait. Everyone's Yorkshire Tea.
Yeah!
Always
Easy.
Yorkshire from Tom.
Yeah.
Completely disagree. Has to be Yorkshire Tea from Martin Repair. I mean, this is
Who were they
ridiculous.
surveying?
What the heck?
Who were
I
they
did not
surveying?
know.
The Times is not a fair representation.
No, I don't even. Honestly, I was joking by just shutting it, but I don't even think it features.
No, it was 4.
I'm so,
Why
I
don't we
don't-
move to Tom and I'll read the article a bit more to see what
Hang on, you don't read the article.
we talk about.
Tom,
Tom, music this week. Been enjoying Inhaler's new album.
yes.
Recent release, yeah, it's a good one. They're a band from Ireland, I believe, and I think they just toured. I feel like I saw the new album and went, "Oh, that would be good live," and then realised they came to Leeds like a couple of weeks ago. So that's a shame.
Oh,
Missed it.
Next time,
But-
Inhaler.
The album's
Nightmare.
good.
Really?
So,
So that is
Inhaler.
Inhaler. I was just.
Wasn't that the name
Semi-listening.
of Rob Beckett on Gladiators when he did that?
Inhaler. No, he was Beaver, wasn't he? He was
Beaver.
Beaver.
Yeah, it was the other. Who was Inhaler? The other. It was a. Oh, it was.
It's the person. I can't remember his name.
I can't remember his name. Whoever did Gladiators against Rob Beckett.
It was called
Was it?
Inhaler.
It wasn't
The
Ramesh, was it?
Inhaler.
It wasn't-
The
no.
Inhaler.
I can't remember.
He was the Inhaler.
Anyway,
Was it,
so good
yeah.
gives some good music reference of the week. And what have you been spinning on the vinyl?
Spinning on the vinyl.
Welcome back to the 1970s.
We've got we're building a collection.
We are.
We've got Alt J's live album here. I don't know whose record that actually is, but it's
That
one
is
of my
mine.
favourite. It's really good.
It is
Yeah.
really good, isn't
Old
it?
J's
Old J's
brilliant.
live album. And in
Hilariously-
fact, I found it for £7.
£7.
The whole box set.
Wow.
And I love Alt J, so that was an
So
absolute
good.
bargain. The funny thing about spinning the vinyl is that it's never the most up to date stuff, is it? It's always like
Yeah.
it always fascinates me what people choose. I know you're joking. I know it sounds funny, but it does fascinate me what people would choose to go back to put on a record. No.
Right.
What was your old
What
J
would you
for?
put on the vinyl today?
Nick. Thomas.
Shut it.
No, I was just gonna say the vinyl like jumps a bit, it skips a bit. I feel like we were laughing the other day because with Alt J they do like lots of loops and things like that,
Oh,
and
yeah.
sometimes you can't tell that it's been looping.
Is it
for
scratched?
ages.
Yeah,
It's
no,
only-
it really
it's
was.
only like
Yeah,
after
yeah,
5
yeah.
minutes, you're like, oh, I think it's just jumping on the record player.
So
It's not-
experimental that
yeah,
they go
it's
round
gonna
this so many times.
It really was stuck, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Like, it wasn't even
Oh,
a
no.
joke. I
Funny.
thought you were joking when you went, is it stuck?
Yeah, no,
And then
That's
it really
the
was.
downside.
Really
Downside
was.
with spinning the vinyl.
It was a big downside.
All the fun of the fair. Who says
Last
we don't have a good time, eh?
Last week it was rustling newspapers. This week spinning the vinyl. We're
Nice.
so retro, aren't we? Josh, have you got any music?
I have.
It's a cool way of saying old.
I've been listening to the Wombats' new album. That's good. Been enjoying that.
Yes, of course. I thought I heard that blasting out. Is that just come out, or is that just
Yeah, well, within the last week, I think.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no, it's enjoyable.
really
Yeah.
top track, or is that a challenge?
Maybe there's one called Blood on the Hospital Floor. I enjoyed that
Really,
one.
that's the
Yeah.
new one.
Yeah.
There you go, Blood on the Hospital Floor from the Wombats. Check it out. Check out Inhaler. What a week we've had. What a week we've had.
How's the coffee?
Nice, I'm liking
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I've had a top
Notes.
up. Notes. Oh, it's Kenya, so blackcurrant, Ribena.
Ribena.
Delicious.
With a little bit of vanilla, isn't it?
Vanilla-iness,
Very
yeah.
vanilla.
Vanilla Ribena.
Yeah.
More vanilla than normal.
I mean coffee,
Blackcurrant
but yeah. Nice
There you
fruity
go.
coffee.
Thanks for joining us. Let's just check there's any other
Thank you.
Any other comments?
Any other
comments before we go.
Signed up to
That's
the
triplets. We saw you on the telly.
Yay! Sort your life out.
Saw you like that. What a great show. What a great show. See how they still use my stuck up from last year. Wait, you need to drink more quick. Actually, Netflix, it's on Amazon, says Cocoon Martin. It's on Amazon Conclave.
We'll find that.
So check out Sort Your Life Out, because the famous man is chatting to us on here now.
yeah, dad of triplets.
Dad of
Stacey
triplet.
Solomon.
Yeah. With Stacey.
Sorry,
That was
one more
amazing.
time then.
Stacey Solomon.
That was amazing. We're going to leave you to it. Enjoy. Go and have your coffee time, and we'll see you next week, same time,
See you then.
where we're going to be live in Harrogate. Can you believe it? We're so cool.
live
We're
in
going
Live
on the
in
road.
Harrogate.
Yeah.
Brace yourselves.
A conference.
God, yeah.
We're going to be at a conference, so we're going to do a live.
I bet they drink Twinings.